Map number 5. Happy versus FiveAces. The Clash of the Titans on an unknown map. Prepare to die. Happy is on the warpath already. And he's gonna start on the bottom left here, spawning as Great Britain. Already seeing some ore, so he's not gonna have to scout for that immediately. FiveAces at the same time. His power plant is all up with the ore. And there's the first barracks for both of them. Immediately just look at this, it's kind of cool. He's just gonna take his barracks and just rally everywhere. I assume Happy is doing the same. This is actually pretty smart. Just immediately getting your infantry out without too much micro. And Happy kind of doing, Happy doing the same thing. I actually did this on every map I tested for you, and I was just doing exactly this. It's a pretty easy way to spread out your early infantry. So look how fast they are, kind of just like ants. They just, you know, crawling around.
Your overlay is on top of the...
Ah! Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. I'm just gonna quickly introduce. All right, so here's Happy on the bottom left here, spreading out his infantry, and FiveAces is doing this basically the same thing on the top right here. Actually, very fast. Look at this. FiveAces is already kind of exploring tons of the map. He sees 1, 2, 3 oil derricks, one at the back. Happy so far. He's seen one oil derrick, but already FiveAces or somebody has killed off his infantry there. So he's gonna be able to push in there. There's 2 gem mines on the starting location for both players, so they're not gonna get low eco anytime soon. Which actually kind of favors the double rift opener, because you're gonna have to take away the ore there in order for the gems to spawn. So while that's happening, they're just gonna have to quickly find out how they're gonna engage the map. I believe they haven't seen any creep infantry yet. Yeah, Jazz, you have to keep an eye on. Just ping me, scream at me, spam the stream. You know, the other thing, I also had the Twitch chat minimized, so there we go. Yeah. SoScared being the only technical difficulty here on the stream.
And the second game hasn't started yet, so I have to manage that a little.
Oh, sure, go ahead. I'll keep this game floating. There's the war factory for FiveAces. This was a war factory first, and he's gone, you know, with the Ranger. He's gonna get his first Ranger out, and it scouts like the blob of Happy, but he's gonna have to be very careful with that Ranger now, and get it repaired as soon as possible. But it's gonna take a while before the service depot is up. So yeah, nice early start here for Happy. He's not really getting punished for his lack of scouting here versus FiveAces. He has one oil derrick there. I might have missed it, but it looks like FiveAces actually managed to kill off the the engineer of Happy here. That's really nicely done. Where is FiveAces? Oh, there he is. There's FiveAces engineer. This is really risky. He's seen the amount of infantry by Happy already, so this is it's a little bit scary. What? Okay, he's going to grab a forward oil derrick. Oh, but there's the light tank. Ah. A little bit careless from FiveAces. Just, you know, he has a Ranger. You know, he might have wanted to take a little bit safer path, but he does have one oil derrick there, and his economy is up and running here. Nice scout by Happy. He's immediately going for a base attack here with a pretty significant amount of rocket soldiers with that light tank, kind of very efficiently targeting against the infantry fired by FiveAces. He's going to have the opportunity to push in here. Could kill the barracks if he went in now, but he's kind of waiting a little bit, giving FiveAces a chance to prepare. But this is still kind of scary. There's the pillbox. It's going to kill off a couple of rocket soldiers, but it's not going to be enough. Here it comes. Okay, FiveAces needs to kill this light tank immediately. He's going to do so. Okay, with the death of the light tank, Happy's going to be forced to move back. FiveAces might even, it's going to get some nice kills here with the Rangers. Kills off a couple of rocket soldiers. So FiveAces is given the time to hold that off. And but still, Happy seems to have a slightly better economy here. It's going to expand now with this original MCV. Actually, I'm guessing he's going to get the second MCV here. probably grab another another expansion somewhere in the dark. And it's being chased back by FiveAces a little bit. So here he has a expansion on the right side, and the next one is going to move a little bit, risky move, but it looks like it. Yeah, it's going to probably grab this left area here, which has an ore mine, but it has some, decent amount of ore. FiveAces, on the other hand, he's going to move his. Wait. Oh, okay, that's the rally point of the MCV. Right into his own ore field, probably because of the harvesters, but he's gonna have to react fast because he needs at least another expansion to kind of keep up with Happy. Happy with now his medium tank already up and running. It's gonna be posing a threat here with a 2 extra MCVs and a medium tank production. It's gonna immediately put under pressure. I don't think FiveAces can go teching here. I don't think he can afford the tech. As I say that, he's just gonna pop up the Radar. This could be a problem for FiveAces. Happy is not a person you can kind of like avoid the scaling for FiveAces. Certainly, a lot of people kind of lose to FiveAces despite having a monstrous economy versus him. But Happy is a very practiced player. He's always has his production on cue, and he's always making sure his eco scaling is going up very well. Here's FiveAces going to push in with his first medium tank as well. Sees the 3 medium tanks. Should be extra careful here. Another advantage, of course, of FiveAces is his ability to micro. And Happy is also able to micro, but he might be a little bit overconfident. He's going to lose in 1 medium tank, 2 medium tanks going down for FiveAces. There's a lot of rocket troopers here for FiveAces. So FiveAces is going to lose this army. Kills off 2 medium tanks from Happy though, but still, see, this is not really good for FiveAces. As he's trying to take up with the Radar Dome, it's going to have less assets than Hamster really soon. Oh, excuse me, I actually didn't bother with the 3rd MCV. I might have to eat my words here. So why? Okay, that is the 3rd MC for Happy. But let's see, the army size of FiveAces is going to be supplemented with some artillery, I assume, and some Hinds, which is nice. A sneak attack by Happy is going to be. It's going to be scouted by the Ranger. He's scouting his own expansion there, and he saw the army. FiveAces is running right straight in there. But there's a lot of infantry there. He can't just run in the rocket soldiers in first. But it's going to do it anyway. Might want to pull back his rocket soldiers. Okay? They're going to die so fast. I don't think FiveAces is going to take a good engagement on this one. There's a turret there, but it's just shooting on infantry. So FiveAces is gonna be able to hold off Happy, but he's going to lose so much. And if you look around the map, FiveAces doesn't really have an army after this. Yes, he does have the Hind, it does have the tech, but what can he actually do here? I'm not sure. Let's look at Happy's. It's gonna be chased back, but yeah, he has the army on the left side, which is allowed by his just pure, his pure eco lead early on.
And I'm back. Meanwhile, the second game has finally started.
Oh, nice. Okay, awesome.
So I think for next game we really gotta wait before everyone is ready.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I hope they didn't check out the stream.
No, I don't think so.
Don't know what kind of map they'll see, but
yeah.
Well.
I would be too worried about it, to be honest. No, I don't think anybody kind of has any advantage of seeing the map before. Why would you?
And they'll spoil it for themselves if they would.
Exactly. So, nice sneak attack here from the top side. FiveAces is not having any artillery here, so you might just trade army. There's a couple of pillboxes here, so Happy will probably not move in here. Some nice picks up from the Hinds. Gonna have to be careful with the one Hind. He's gonna lose one. He killed off.
There's another small army coming.
Yeah, it's just he has like a three-pronged attack here from Happy. Wait.
Because he has the advantage, and he just gotta spam attacks, keep pressure.
Yeah. He's being pushed from a lot of situations. FiveAces eco is actually being harassed pretty effectively. He has like one harvester on the left expansion there. His main expansion is, you know, yeah, that's 2 gem mines they're producing. But his right expansion is also being harassed. Possibly just, yeah, he did keep his harvester, but you know he's gonna lose his refinery perhaps. No, it's the hinds of FiveAces just picking it off. But yeah, Happy's economy is kind of booming at this moment, and there's no indication of it slowing down. He's gonna get his let's see, where's his MCV? Oh yeah, it's all up by the right side there, so he's gonna just get some refineries out. Okay, there's the counterattack from FiveAces. A lot of rocket soldiers, so he's gonna have to be forced to be moved back. Oh, the Hinds might come in for the kill here. The Hinds should be close by for FiveAces. The MC needs to keep moving. Well, they're not. Okay. MC is gonna get away.
They're reloading. Yep.
Oh.
MC is getting away.
Oh, okay. There's an anti-air gun for Happy here, so he should be safe in this area. FiveAces won't have too much of a opportunity to push in. FiveAces, I'm guessing, is just gonna pull back. Yeah. Going back to the middle of the base here.
Tech center for Happy.
Ooh.
Of the tech center discovers an oil derrick.
That's such a sneak. Yeah, look at that. That's a very sneaky position for a tech center. Like FiveAces won't be suspecting that to happen, but it could like move like a hind all the way to the edge of the map just to kind of find a way and find it by accident. But there is an anti-air gun there as well. I don't think FiveAces will get this tech center. That's a lot of hinds. Happy is very smart about this. He's just continually following the footsteps of FiveAces hinds. You don't want to lose sight of those hinds to FiveAces. They can be so damaging in his games. So it looks like Happy has the advantage here over FiveAces, both tech and position. And eco, by the way.
None of the FiveAces. FiveAces just started to harvest the center.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. There's no mines there, so you can kind of harvest and kind of push forward towards middle, which is which would be very good. He's playing as France, by the way. I don't think I said that in the startup of the game. But
or got it? Did he get it from Annie, or did he pick France himself?
I don't know actually. Maybe I can find out if I do this. Let's see. Annie and okay, both went Annie, so that was just an accident. Oh, FiveAces is moving to the middle, being scouted. There's no artillery here from our friend here. Oh, there's no artillery whatsoever, and there's the longbow. If the longbow can protect the artillery of FiveAces, oh, they gotta be careful with the A gun though. But there is one artillery here for FiveAces, so we could actually demolish the army of Happy here on the middle side here. Okay, oh, excuse me, that's Happy's longbow. He could actually, he should try to kill off the other artillery here. The artillery getting so many good shots here. Woo! It's gonna kill off a lot of armor. Okay, there goes the artillery, but the damage has been done. FiveAces is gonna be in here for a little bit longer, with a lot of tanks here, and do some damage.
If you look in the northeast, there's an army by Happy as well. FiveAces.
Okay, yeah, FiveAces is gonna be fine there. So it has a couple of artillery there as well. With an A gun, should be okay. I will be way more worried about the medium tank here by FiveAces. It's going to go in here. Kill off the service depot. I guess that's not a big deal. He probably wants to keep moving and see if he can get some more valuable targets.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Happy is actually going to do some additional damage here. It's just on a move command with his choppers, unfortunately. Oh, I hear Tanya. I don't see her. Okay, FiveAces just keep moving in. Kill off the service depot. Not that big of a deal, really. But he's getting a nice scout over the base. He doesn't see the tech center though. Like he has no idea where that is.
Oh yeah, Tanya is in Happy's main base.
Ah, okay, I see. There she is. Poof. All right. So that's kind of a trade. That was not too bad of a trade for FiveAces, although, you know, because of Happy's just asset advancement, that just leaves Happy with. Well, actually no, but they both kind of have the same base. That just leaves Happy with the eco and tech advantage. Let's see, there's no tech center for FiveAces. Is there one on the production tab, perhaps? No. He rebuilt his service depot. I think FiveAces is in trouble. I think it's in trouble.
An economy at this time, though, in the sense that FiveAces has some money and Hapster doesn't. But Happy has 8 harvesters versus just 5.
Yeah.
FiveAces, so.
Oh! Oh! Just pick off a couple of artillery. They're very valuable here. For
Yeah, the
Mr.
barrels
Happy.
have gotten a lot more explosive in this release.
Mm.
I actually built some of the maps before the, or most of the maps before the new release, so.
That's
To
right.
see if any barrels would ruin the game.
Yeah.
And I don't think they do.
No. In any case, it's just, you know, it's just fun. Good old fun. Look at FiveAces here. If he can base... Okay, he's going to place an anti-air here. AA gun here. And he's going to be able to stick around with his artillery, which is actually a pretty nice idea. Maybe he wants to push even further. If he sees that Happy is not paying attention to his... in the front of his base, but you can see he has some longbows there. But FiveAces certainly, he really wants to find a way to punish Happy now. He sees the timer. Oh, there's a phase transport by Happy with Tanya in its top side. All the way on the edge there. And he probably is going to look around. By the way, anti-air guns in the release here does not have a cloak detection. A guns and SAM sites. So he could actually run in here and do a good scout and just take his time to find his target. What? Oh, the Redodome, of course. Oh, he should kill the Redodome. And get in there. But never mind, the phase transport. Yeah, it's a little bit too late. But that Redodome actually provided a pretty significant detection. If that were gone, then that would be it.
I thought the MCV would run into the expansion by Happy.
Yeah. I would expect him to just keep producing anti-air guns here, but no. Don't think so. Happy's gonna push forward. Oh! Phase transports.
Look at those phase transports. Lovely.
They're just gonna keep killing infantry here. Yeah, FiveAces is forced to move back. Or not. But there's very little to protect this artillery. Happy could just go in there and take him out. There's one anti-air gun there. But a few of those are actually out of range. You could actually kill all of this 4 by now.
Off to the toilet for a second.
Sure, man. Alright, here you go. It's gonna kill off the artillery. It's gonna lose maybe one hind here. Oh! Might lose a longbow. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god! I think that was the TV of NoobMapMaker. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be trouble. This is not looking good for FiveAces. There's this expansion on the left side here, but Happy is just kind of in his face right now with his own base, and without the artillery count, there's no way to FiveAces to actually push this back. Well, look at this blob by Mr. Happy. That's a big blob. FiveAces desperately needs some artillery to hold this back. The medium tanks might just move in, try to go for the kill, or just gonna stay back a little bit. One artillery would do this, actually. Oh, FiveAces is going A move on the infantry. Kills quite a few of them, but he's gonna lose. It was like 3 hinds there. Not really good.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Right when the GPS by Happy is launched.
Oh. So we're gonna see, yeah, we're gonna see his vision here popping up. That might actually trigger FiveAces to give up the game. Although FiveAces is not known for giving up games that easily. But I mean, look at this. Happy with this advantage. He's gonna have this advantage for the rest of the game. There's nothing FiveAces can do about it. Look at the left side. There's no protecting this this base here. FiveAces is going to have to just watch this base go down. It's not even a, well, there's a construction out here, but 1 pillbox is not going to matter here. At all. And he has no response for this. Look at Happy just spamming the pillboxes here. There's no anti-air gun here for Happy, so he's gonna lose his MCV actually. But doesn't matter. FiveAces is being barred off. All the eco here. Basically, is left with the gem mines, which actually has grown a little bit. Oh, we have Miss Tanya. It's gonna kill the MCV sooner or later. Nope. Just gonna stick around and kill some infantry. But yeah, I mean, if you look at it from FiveAces' point of view, there's a nuke timer going down, 1 minute 40 seconds for the nuke coming in. Happy is closing in on all sides, barring FiveAces from all expansions. This looks like a game win for Happy to me, and I don't see a path back for FiveAces regarding his skill level. If there was one player to come back from this kind of situations, it would be FiveAces, but still in this situation, it's not gonna happen. And yeah, exactly as Amhol is saying on the Twitch chat, one harvester is not going to do it for FiveAces. He could just give up the game, to be honest. Tesla Motors MCV. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the MCV slower is being picked up by all sorts of units much easier than it used to be, for sure. Well, FiveAces is just playing in the blind here. He has no idea what's going on. Well, when we see on Happy's map, well, he's kind of pulled back his shop on the right side, but he's just waiting for his nuke. His nuke. Oh, never mind. There is his force. But his nuke here, 30 seconds in. You know what? I would love to see Happy kind of nuking his own army position, pulling FiveAces in. And trying to just kind of neutralize FiveAces army. That would be pretty. That would be a pretty sight. Let's see that in 10 seconds. We're gonna see that happening. FiveAces is just not waiting. He's just gonna immediately engage this. He actually has this kind of. Pretty cornered here. He's gonna kill all of this army. Okay, the nuke has been placed. Oops. And it's going to be right here, huh? Well, I guess. Oh no, the Hind's gonna get away. It's not gonna be like an insane nuke. Kills off the service depot at least. You know, FiveAces only has one MCV, so this is actually significant because it's gonna move in with his army here. His longbow is out of ammo. It's just gonna scare off the Hinds. Like boo. The Hinds are afraid. But I think, yeah, Happy shouldn't have any trouble whatsoever. Take this game. He should not. Maybe he shouldn't do this though. This is kind of the thing that FiveAces is just gonna, be happy with. Artillery just demolishing his infantry blob. Why? Why oh why? Why oh why is this happening? Mr. Happy. Why did it do that? Okay, it's gonna kill off the refinery, which is a good move. You only need 3 Hinds to kill off the refinery, no problem. What Happy needs to do is just keep draining FiveAces and not just A-moving that infantry blob. That was pretty special. With the strength of the artillery, that's kind of what you want to happen. But FiveAces is holding on here. Well, basically what Happy needs is longbows and artillery, and he's gonna be able to just kill the game. Not even in contest. What is the plan of Happy here, by the way? What is he actually doing? He's not really. He's building another barracks. He's building another anti-air gun. He's building medium tanks. He has the nuke, and he's building infantry as well. Okay, nice. He's just killing off the oil derrick of FiveAces. That's good. And now he's going to move into the expansions. This is exactly what he needs to do. Just keep away from the artillery. and kill him off. Yeah, I'm actually rooting for FiveAces to get killed off because we have so many maps to get played through. FiveAces is actually coming from behind. He's going to kill off the infantry. Where are the longbows of Happy? Oh! This time Happy is actually turning around to fight the hinds. And FiveAces is going to lose all of his hind there. FiveAces has one hind after this.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
So I had to do some stuff, and I think I have the matchups for next game ready.
Yeah, you can get them. You can get them up and ready here. I think this game is about to close, although you know Happy's kind of threw away some assets there, but you know, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
There should be no way for FiveAces to come back here.
Eskimo says he needs 10 minutes about from now, so maybe I think you could use a 5-minute break as well.
Oh sure, man. Yeah, we got this ball rolling pretty nicely. So after that, we should just kind of get the games rolling on a quick pace, I think. Okay. FiveAces is going to best push on the left side. Okay, nice picking off that artillery, please. Can't get the other, but... Oh, don't do this. Happy! Oh, it's gonna suicide to kill off the artillery. Well... Okay, that's fine. He should kill off that artillery immediately. That's the only thing he has to kill. Kill the artillery! Kill the artillery! Oh, he had... Okay, so his tanks are actually in the way now. Oh my god, the artillery stays alive. I can't believe it. He held back. Okay, his base pushing on the left side, so FiveAces is not going to get his eco back on that side at least, so... But... Where is she? Where's Tanya? Oh, there she is. Yeah, Happy. He has a lot of options. You could just have Tanya to move on the edge of this map here. Kill off additional structures. Another thing to notice is that, you know, since you cannot really move through like buildings like before, so it's going to take some additional time for these structures to get killed off, as he has to individually click them or do the control attack move modifier. To get
You ever use it? Control A?
Yeah, I do it. It's just like a kind of yeah, I just want to, you know, sweep the base of the map for buildings, and there's the game. Good game, well played.